Здравейте машини, отново сме тук с една друга поредица, на която съм доста фен и много не иска да пробвам, а именно Batman Telltale Shadow Edition. Както виждате, аз съм що бъде фен на Батман по тениската, ако не са виждали. Така че да, нека направо започваме. Хайпнат съм като живот. И не е прилепно, за това си мислите. Just следваме. Добре, то. С какъв тек ще играем? С... Барнах някои настройки на OBS-а, за да ни лагва толкова, тъй че сега ще видим дали ще има някаква разлика. Добре, ще зарежда повече от очакваното. The game adapts to you the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Добре. То изглежда брутално.
What are you?
Того шхедшотнаха. Сити е готин. Имаме двата сезона, така че ако тази игра не прави никакви проблеми, ще разцикаме втория сезон.
He's gonna show. Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Значи малко мисля да намаля графиката, защото гледам, че ще я барнем една идея малко по-малко. Да видим без антиалязен да се опре. Така, значи на medium. Добре.
Move in.
Асансьора май малко трудно. О, детектив Гордон. Или комисар Гордон.
Wait for backup.
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags. No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Я го нашия човек. Доколко знам, в тези игрите има бая, представяме, че е интересно.
Bruce,
Доколко знам, Shadow версията прави играта черно-бяла и доста хора са бяха хайпнати за това ми се направо да изиграя черно-бяла. Тя видим дали няма някакви субтитри нещо да сложим. Защото... Не. Дисплейста... Не. Не бе. Аудио-видео... Да, ето ги. Да, ги оставям малки. Плей. Добре, ти вече и друго нещо.
And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Criminals in this city. They need something to fear.
Shit!
Дай да плескон ти.
The hell did he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
Добре. Зараз мене.
Back to back, circle up! What the hell is this?
Добре, долу имам някакъв митър. Добре. Не е ли бачица Батмана?
I know you're trying to
Почти
create
толкова
a myth,
сколкото на Бен Афлек.
but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Оте. Тоспа, още ли искаш? Няма параш. Атка. Яш. Добре, добре. Госпожа Кетвумен.
Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
Вечната гонка между Батман и жената.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
Полицая, малко по-сериозно.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming a threat.
Само, че малко музиката искам да намаля. Аудио-видео. Музичката само една идея по... Ете, много съм бих я оставил.
Afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Nah, that
I
can't be.
do this for the thrill of it.
I'll show you a thrill. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
And let's put you in a cage.
Te. Daar is dat beamlio.
Bring it, Bat.
Smeram se piše. Muere. Čakaj malo. Добре.
Over here. You get this? Move us in closer.
Тут никъде чуя. Я
It's
саш.
over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Damn. Я сам
Two of them now? Jesus! Got it!
Wait! Do not shoot!
Горда не умея. Добре ти го изпусна. Добре.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
God
What?
damn it! I said don't shoot!
Поступлива.
No! Wait!
Колко го искам уволнен. Я ще това електричество. Добре. Дори ближна атака откъде? Или пак не е? Добре.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall!
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Ах ти. Бе, бях оставил да падна, човек. И ми взе кукът. Добре. Батман ще взе автобуса, бе.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Така. За сега играта много
Thank you.
интересна.
Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even
Пишете
one
долу в
who cut
коментарите,
Gotham's crime
защото
rate in half.
нали, това черно-бялото е
Too long,
DLC.
this city has
Пишете, ако
burned
искате,
with
мога да
corruption
изиграя
and
играта и
greed
с
under
цветно.
Mayor Hill's authority.
Да.
But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put
Но на
your
мен
foot
за сега
down.
ми харесва черно-бялото и че оставите ми мнението
Stamp
долу.
out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that
Harvey
applause,
Dent.
he would... Well, there he is.
За тези, които са
Fashionable
чили
and
комиксите или са
fashionably
гледали
late as
някакви филми,
always.
знаят кой ще е това по-напред.
Say hi, Bruce.
Да. Обаче аз няма безпълно. Hi, Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down. That's how Mr. Wayne and I do business. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham.
Добре.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Relax. It was important.
Not more than
Значи
this.
като
I know you
Брус Уейн трябва да
despise
сме
these
нещо
things,
като
and truth be
арогантен
told, I
и
do
като
too.
Батман трябва да...
What? A chance to show off your
Yeah.
teeth and talk about yourself to a room full of money?
Say it ain't so.
Поне в комиксите е
It's called
така.
playing the game, Bruce. And tonight, if you had
Обаче
noticed,
тук
I'm
предполагам, че
playing for
мога
City
сам да се
Hall.
направя както
No one
искам
came
да
here tonight to see me.
Да, да, бе.
They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors.
Не е
Your face,
бъбречен камък.
specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're
Чай
rolling
си
in enough
спи
cash
птицата.
and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. A
Добре.
little liquid courage before facing your adoring public? This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan.
I'm terrible at those.
It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
Ай, ти ще кажа.
All right. How about
Добре.
a new face for Gotham?
Малко foreshadow.
You? It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, hmm? Come on.
Го чака въртовръзката му някакво специално.
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to...
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but One man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
And don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. With Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum. with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Yes, well, that was a long time ago. I've moved on.
Of course. Of course.
Together, we'll help the whole city move on.
Yeah.
Not how I pictured that going.
Right now, I'm picturing another drink.
You know, I was kind of hoping you would mention my campaign. Or at least, my name. And now I'm picturing that drink, too. Oh, well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I do mind. If you're not on the list, you're not here. Sorry.
We'll talk tomorrow then. Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding. Kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone?
Ooh,
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
I don't want him in my home.
Yep.
Actually, you don't want him angry. Trust me. A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
Nah.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Man, all flash, no class.
Well, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Не, 40 минут.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me.
Добрый outfit.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Oh, come on, guys. Bruce.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few
Не, ще
minutes.
поговоря сам с него.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll get a drink or something. Christ.
Yeah, well, that's just like Harvey, huh? Wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship.
Добре.
Chalk this for me.
Добре, ти нормален ли си, бе?
I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull it out from under him.
За кой ма мислиш, бе?
Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me. And these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
I think I'll have someone see you out.
Okay. Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. People don't say no to me.
Аз като ти казах, от...
Not for long.
Master Bruce,
Никъде не
your
правите сделки
guests
с ми,
are
приятели.
leaving.
Никой.
I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And
Просто не
he's
мога
gonna
да
get
си го
what's
позволиш
coming to
момче.
him.
Batman, the Telltale series. Те съм почнал Telltale, пишете в коментарите дали искате също да изигра Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us. Защото те са също доста известни игри Telltale. Също доколко знам имаха и една Guardians of the Galaxy игра, мисля, че Game of Thrones и Jurassic Park.
It's me.
Бат пещерата ли, бе? Добре, бе. Епизод 1. The Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battery rams to force their way in. Frantic injury incidents evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does his campaign really think these accusations hold water with the voters? Will it be perceived as a desperate attempt?
Nearly fell off a building for this?
Promising young politicians.
And in other news, we're now on day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever
Идея
started it
идет
has
прежде
resisted everything the fire department has
Крайне
thrown at it.
элемент.
They're recommending people avoid the
Внимание,
area.
способности. Тупо. Не твоя сказана, правда?
Seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in
Right,
any of that
twixt.
tar
Да.
black smoke.
And one mobster's
По-другому
murder
это
caused quite a headache for commuters this morning.
ну
The
вытекать.
body of Falcone family capo Louis
Два
Pistachio
обвиненного
was
убийства родителей
found
на курс
hanging off the
предпола.
side of the 4th Street Bridge, sometime just before
Пьяный
dawn,
някакъв
causing
обклуп.
traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
Муськри.
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of
Jack
Gotham's
Ryan.
overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with.
Добре.
Gotham police
А,
are
добре.
investigating multiple cases
Как там?
receiving a lace pick or other pointed weapon while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few died, while
Let's
most
find out what was so important.
in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2
Central
kitchens, a
decryption.
library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
Добре. Де въртим мапа сега?
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo. I don't want anything to do with Falcone. Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
Кодекс.
Found her.
Добре. Имам някакви други работи.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. as Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Oh, не ме кажи.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam.
Няма спорно, обаче ще видите. Ако и той ще видите. Ако не, той значи са бъркам тежко.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now?
Ако второто им започва с си, тогава ще
Haven't the faintest idea.
He needs money.
He's looking for a handout?
He would have come to the right person.
No, because
Because you're generous. A little too much sometimes. With your wealth, your time, and even your well-being. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close. I advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon it.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think
Понякога го направят те, нали? Това в комиксите. Това печага доста често се среща. Cobblepot пак. Много ми харесва как трябва да е някакво черно-бяло, обаче има някакъв цвят да даде контраст на цялата обстановка. Предполагам... Да, ходим.
Where are you, Oz?
Да, ето ходим. Все. Не можа когато спочака на мене. Де? Трябва му дадем пари на това.
Thank you, sir.
Де?
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Наверное, писать, что закоснело. Добре. Нам теперь много степочек.
Hey.
Beat it.
Well,
that isn't what it used to be.
Yeah. Някаква графития, още някаква графития. Няма нищо. Предполагам, трябва да сме на статка.
Watch wallet cash.
Тюстя.
But this goes through you.
No. Oh.
Hey, you heard him, man.
Try to take
Go
it.
ahead. Try and take it.
The hell do you say?
Vale.
End him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Добре, то сме се би.
Stay down!
Тиле.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong. This is my park! Mine! You hear that?
Но то печага...
Oh,
Нарака.
hey, Bruce. You've got a little, Yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh?
No, my kid.
Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And
Why
you
so
know
good
what?
to know
I haven't
that?
been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit.
Well, those were better days.
That they were, yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you a good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And...
Чакай, ма иска да уби
it'd be
Фалкона.
a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Била някаква революция по него.
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Някаква пресконференция. Това Аркъм ли? Изглежда. И колата ми някаква много червена.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. Now, Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide. With this facility and our next mayor, we create a new face for Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even spoke with him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
How dare you? I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne! Is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Потърсят в имението.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant.
Комисаря, защо бе?
It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's
Лейтенант,
hard to be a
точно не
cop
става
in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's chopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Няма. Освен една пещера долу. Малко по-внимателно, човек. Така е честно.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want!
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Много тъжно.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
This is the second time you've shown up uninvited.
Well, it's difficult to book a meeting with you.
Well, I enjoy my privacy.
Enjoyed. Past tense. Sorry, but if the press has their way, you're not gonna have any for a while. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
Stay out of this, Miss Vale. There are enough reporters eviscerating my family's legacy.
I want to restore their legacy. The Waynes are synonymous with Gotham. You deserve better treatment than this. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this, on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Да не Харви, бе. Въпреки, че той няма мотив да го направи.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Well, that's just not good enough, Harvey.
Listen, I'll look into this, I swear. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense.
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry, I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle.
Selina Kyle.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if If I lose the election, I guess I
Ще да
can
питам
drive
обвис
one of those
question.
double-decker tour buses around town.
How'd you get that shiner?
Bruce?
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone.
Did you at least get a look at the guy?
Good enough to make an ID.
I'll get Gordon down to GCPD to work on a lineup. It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Все-таки стало интересно.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the eye.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the
I'm
risk?
a good guy.
Someone has to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl.
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me.
As I recall, you took something from me, too.
Да, куката ми.
Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you.
Oh.
These people
She
I'm
made it
working
on.
for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences.
Oh, you don't need my help. You seem pretty capable of handling this yourself.
Oh, I intend to. Just give me back the drive and I'll be on my merry little way.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No, give me the drive.
Selina, please, give me the address.
Oh, he says please when he wants to. Okay, Bruce. Seeing as I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
Where are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Добре. Да видим сега с кои се срещаме.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse.
Batman.
No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Damn. Rip.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out. Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Ooh. Inspect the crime scene.
Nothing left to bury. Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Окей. Много трябва да линкваме. Некъде.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. The chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
There. Oh, it's gone.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
Yep.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
Okay. Did mercenary?
No.
That bad?
God damn.
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club. This man's been badly burned. But the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
Интересно. Я предполагам дупката, да? Да.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
Това мисля, че мога да го линкна с това другия. Ето.
Cop shredded this merc to pieces, bare-handed.
Badass.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Yeah. Това обаче спедах да свържем. Чая го видях.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Добре. Де ти го отворя? Батман не е ли някаква пачица?
Looks like a bullet started this.
Мисля, че ти мога да свържа с Соня.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Това предполагам, че мога да го свържа с Соня. Някакъв най-дългия линк на планетата.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military. Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Шоткоп. Застреляна кука.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day. Something was here when the explosion occurred. Someone drove off after the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Значи не е така. Тук може бе? Добре бе, много съм добър.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Killing
time. This is the right spot. So where did he go? Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Hey.
Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Tele.
You can't make me talk.
Да. Я с помыслил.
I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Yeah. Oof.
True what they said about you. You're a friggin' animal.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know, you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging. Tell me.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear!
Ясно тебя рвал.
I told you everything I know!
Да, тебя.
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Пойму домой, брат.
Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner instead. I was wrong. Gonna need that ambulance too. The hell's going on tonight, Lieutenant?
That man.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Аре, нищо му няма, едно щупено ребро и една щупена ръка, брат. 2-3 месеца и се оправя. Най-вероятно.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight. Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again, so long as you can find your way back. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering?
Do you see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Yay.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through other channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Добре, от едната страна имаме Гордън, който буквално му да опандези всичките работи на Фалкон, обаче от друга страна, както знаем, полицията има доста корумпирани. Дейчи. Пак Вики просто му ги даде на новините и буквално да го разобличи. Вики ми звучи по-добро. Първо мислях на Гордън, обаче... Да, Вики ще е да. Искам да ги дам на Гордън, обаче сте скорупирани.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman...
By any means necessary.
Yeah.
Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
Perfect. Ready for action?
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
I want to turn the entire city against Falcone. The media, the public, the police.
Once this story drops, every single person connected with Falcone will turn their back on him. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be. I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary.
Buy a bulletproof vest. It's the dress code for reporters here.
Thanks for the tip, but I've held my own so far. I always think, crime in the city, it's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head...
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse.
Lieutenant Gordon. He has his badge in the right place.
Yeah, well, I hope that's enough. sometimes the rest of the force, they have their own agenda. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention, that's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Tessék, kellene szólni Batmanról. Hát kell. De mi sakvasta. Skyline Club. 9 часа и 19 минут.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not. Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
The White Rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Справа как это? Ладно.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Лампата или това? Там изглежда по-брутално. Ти ще го бинде, бро. Чакай, що такова? Някаква друга опция? Да, се обиш. Отлично изглежда. Доста навънка. Моля го фърля направо. Може и моя. Ти тук. Те. Още някаква...
Might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Да, баш върху масата. Де? Ти ли беше? Да, ти ми изглежда яко.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Да.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Със сигурност ще има бая, които теме вече. Ти ми харесала. Четвъртия какво го прави? А не, аз го тъках четвъртия, не. Колко още ли е? Обаче се връщат за още. Де? Били бяхте? Още. Късти е. Ще настрея с... Добре, не знам да бързо умреха. Толкова не ще мастрея, кой съм помисля. Надолу сега. Но чакай да впадне между другото. Коста е камера.
How about this one?
You
can't sneak up on me. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up. It's a goddamn.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
God damn.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Ooh. Nice. Да, бе. Все едно ще дам. Да, бе, ям ръката.
Answers, now! Or you fall.
You wouldn't.
Я пак. Ти Батман комикс, ти сама
Killers! Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
Неинтересово, брате.
Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by...
Даже не аз се замислял, да. Аре, долу. Бам!
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's... the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You really want to take that crime? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters.
Кай, честно, брат.
Oh my God! Take him out!
Браво, целихте ми. Той беше бая голям плот-твист, бая голям плот-твист. Хайпнат съм да видя на къде ще продължи историята.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was brutally wounded in the attack. Oh! Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters,
Даже не му здрависах ръката, бе, човек. Гледай.
In his defense, Wayne fired back,
Ти са
saying,
глупости, човек.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
In a world where the
Брус е
Waynes,
бесен.
our golden family,
Брус
are
е
corrupt,
бесен, човек.
are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The monster Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Добре, той беше много хубав епизод, много ми хареса. Те, нека видим са изборите. Те, аз 32% сме махнали Харви. Да, аз 85%. Да, аз 48% сме щупили ръката на тоя. 72% са дали ти на Гордан, да? Така е честно. Аз 18% го набучихме. Добре. Така. Казвам, че обаче това мисля да е за този епизод, така че да, ако ви хареса лайк, ако не ви харесал дислайк, някой друг коментар може да оставите и да, това беше от мен, ще се видим другия път и peace!